Let's count down the top 10 rides at Playland. Number 10 Gladiator. Get those helmets on and those swords are ready. As start of our list some ancient craziness, we are about to cut another gladiators, and thus as you can only imagine, this is going to be no contract ride for the city of Rome. With from the moment you come aboard one of these to getting off again. A lot dizzier I'd like to add, you'll be spun, twisted, tilted and rocked in literally every way possible, leaving the majority of gladiators in the team making the most of the nearest restrooms, yet the ones who do remain ready for a parcel mighty wooden coaster. Number 9 Breakdance. Nevertheless, if fighting in a Roman Colosseum is not so much for you, and instead you'd rather dance in the streets of New York like you've never done before, then bring out your moves upon Breakdance, where not only will you be able to do just that, but you'll be able to do just that inside of a classic yellow taxi. How awesome does that sound? But be warned that now you're in the studio and never sleeps, and therefore whilst it will not make you as totally dizzy as within the studio as Bill in a day, the multiple spinning axes will most definitely not keep you up till sunrise. Number 8 Himalaya. As much you cannot visit the Himalayas without seeing a few dozen mountains, you cannot visit a theme park without a venturized Himalaya. And so with that in mind, I think it is now time for our first onto the vid. My name is Tom and these are my tips, and it would be not to hide to all the common attractions, i.e. the Himalaya, before completing the unique experiences that the park has to offer first. Yet with this list being based purely on the ride experience itself, I think these mountains still soar high above many of the other adventures. Number 7 Atmosfear. From battling in ancient Rome, to breakdancing down the streets of New York, to bouncing around the Himalayas, to just now swinging high through the atmosphere, I promise you that minus Hellgate, that is still to come in this video, that we're going to settle down for a bit. Unfortunately, not in terms of the craziness though, as what amongst the whole rising into space thing turns the atmosphere into the atmosphere is that the chain seats that you're all sat on will be swinging outwards to speeds up to 43 miles per hour, which you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know is out of this world. Number 6 Frenzy, who love rocking back and forth higher and higher upon their childish swing set. Well, of course you did, and so imagine when I tell you now that none other than Playland has taken all of the fun that normally comes alongside it to the next level, that you'll be joining me at the front of the line. The only thing is, when I say everything, I mean everything, and so for that sensation of facing directly down before swinging to the other side in a matter of seconds, may feel a little more scary when feeling it so much higher than you most likely have ever been before. Number 5 Enterprise. If you listened in physics class, then what I'm about to say to you is going to be a lot easier to hear than if you did not, as despite what it may seem like from first sight, our number 5 spot is anything but normal, and here is why. Now of course spinning upside down again and again and again is pretty usual on common flat rides today, yet never have I ever gone upside down without a restraint. Yes, you heard me right there guys, this ride has got zero restraints, meaning that without the centrifugal forces holding you against your seat as the rides build up, you will. Number 4 Hell's Gate. I think by simply hearing the name Hell's Gate that you'll know that our next adventure is not for the faint of heart, and you nor the name is not wrong at all. With from the moment you just sit and remember the giant 3D spinning gondola to getting off again after feeling like you've been to hell and back. You've been spun around so much so by so many different rotating axes that you do not have a clue in hell where you are. Talk about when the gates to hell finally opens up, or in other words, the 3D gondola locks, leaving you held upside down for what feels like an eternity. Number 3 The Beast. After what we have just encountered, I think anything will seem like a piece of cake. Well, that may be true at a normal amusement park, but remember we're at Playland and they like to bring a beast to every single ride, including your classic pendulum ones, because what makes this one so crazy, amongst of course swinging 12 stories into the air, tilting to an unreal angle, and the sensation of a wind rushing against your faces, is that every single reaction, whether a laugh, cry or most likely scream, can be watched by everyone else on board, all thanks to the inward facing seats. Number 2 Hellevator. If you're scared of heights, then it is probably best to skip to number 1 spot, as whilst this may be named the Hellevator, this time you'll be rising into the heavens very quickly, with before you even know what you're getting yourselves into, you being shot into the series of a 20-story tower in a matter of seconds, followed by what feels like a very long pause, giving you an opportunity to get some incredible views across the Canadian mountains, all before dropping and bouncing back down to planet Earth again, hence the name Hellevator. Number 1 wooden roller coaster. We have finally made it to the number 1 spot, and there is no doubt in my mind that everyone, no matter how brave you think you are, would find this Airtime machine deserves with this spot, and I know that as soon as you take it on, you will feel the same. Therefore, instead of boring you with all the ins, outs and many overs of this one-of-a-kind experience, I'm going to leave you with one final tip, which would be to ride it straight away, as in addition to being the best ride since it opened back in 1958, it is not uncommon to see a breakdown. Thank you all for watching, bye bye.